Hey everyone, this is Allan, and today I had two emergencies. I had two emergency landing pages, and it is not common for it to happen to me because I usually don't take this kind of jobs of this kind of projects because I don't have that much time available usually. But today I had time, and first I got in the beginning of the morning. Uh, a friend of mine got in contact with me because his freelancer got sick, so he needed someone to implement to develop a page in WordPress with Elementor, and that is something that I am really capable at because I had like 4 years of experience working with Elementor. That was what I was actually doing before learning how to code, and I still do it sometimes, but it's not a lot of times for the past few months because I've mostly been working with AI, Cloud Code, and I create pages with Cloud Code nowadays. And I only said yes because I have the experience and I had time today because I usually avoid emergencies to to just be sure that I won't get like delayed deliveries and maybe worse my make my reputation worse. So it has a reputation risk if you have a small amount of time to deliver the project. I think it's best to not take it always. So today I had time and I had a lot of experience. I would not do it if I did not have a lot of experience creating pages. And I worked during this afternoon in this landing page, and actually more or less at 4 p.m. a client needed something as soon as possible. He basically needed a landing page because he had a campaign already running, a paid traffic campaign. So he needed a new page, but he did not have the copywriting. He did not have a layout in Figma as my friend already had the layout for me to just put on WordPress. But it was actually easier because some weeks ago, like no, I think it was more than 2 months ago, I built to him a landing page as a test using Cloud Code and using the front end design skill from Cloud Code. I did it just to learn how the skill worked, and I did the test with a real project with a real client, and it actually runs until nowadays, I think. And yeah, it I did not have anything that I would need to create a page, but as I had a real template, I would say, from last page, I asked him if I could use the design of that page as a base, as a template, and I did that, and I actually asked Cloud Code to come up with the landing page, just getting the text from the pages that already existed. So I did not have the copywriting, but I had all the information that I needed because it is a client that I know and I know how his business works. So I actually did that. I reused the design, and Cloud pulled all the information from the live pages. And it actually took more or less 30 minutes. I'm not sure uh, how much it actually took, but it was done before I finished the landing page in Elementor and WordPress because Cloud worked in parallel with me. And I think it was a real good experience, a really good experience today because I had two emergencies, and mostly the second emergency was even worse because it was a campaign not converting, so something needed to be done fast and something that could impact like revenue. So it's not something that I was just testing or just studying. It was a real project. And I understand that AI gives us a lot of speed, but I don't want to be the fast guy. I don't want to use AI just to do the things faster, because when you try to do a lot of things faster, maybe it will not be that big of an impact. And I also won't always have time to deal with emergencies like this. So I need to be honest with my clients, with everyone, and with you guys, that I don't think that focusing on using AI just to solve last minute problems is not the best use of AI. Actually, I use AI at most as a tool to plan better, and a tool to deep my understanding and my knowledge and my planning as deep as possible. Because when you use AI just to solve last minute problems, or to there is an expression in Portuguese that you are actually extinguishing fire. I don't know if that's how it would be said in English, but when you only work with last minute problems, you will actually only have last minute problems and be overwhelmed by them. So I want to know, for the quality of my work, and for the trust in my skills and in my knowledge and my in the way that I work, not just someone that is able to always do something last minute. And that's it for today.